Tonight, playing the mouse,
Valerie.
playing the exterminator,
Um,
and playing the woman.
Lynne.
The setting is a cramped 200 square foot studio apartment in an old tenement in the Yorkville section of New York City, 2017. The mouse leaps on stage to the mouse music of the Nutcracker Suite. She twirls joyfully in a circle, arms outstretched, then exits. The Nutcracker music stops. The woman enters. The mouse enters again, dancing a conga and eating a salad. As she dances, she tosses lettuce, garbanzo beans, and tomatoes in her wake. They chase after the mouse, who eludes them and leaps away, tossing more vegetables as she goes.
we have to be quiet.
Why? Why are we whispering?
They can hear us. They're wily creatures, mice. You don't want them to win.
Win?
Extermination is war. It's either them or us.
I thought you could catch her or scare her away or put her in a jam jar and release her in a field to run amidst the wildflowers. And that's what Daddy did. Of course, I grew up in Orchard Park where we have fields. I mean, I suppose New York City has fields somewhere. I guess you can tell I'm not from here. 5 years on and I still feel like a tourist.
Lady, why did you call an exterminator?
I thought you could get rid of her.
How, by giving her a one-way ticket to Las Vegas?
Maybe she'd like a change of scene. You know, I think she's very anxious sometimes.
Mouse enters, wringing her hands, looking anxious. She sees the exterminator and starts.
You! You've escaped me for the last time.
He chases after her. The mouse breaks into a jazz dance and escapes.
See? Didn't she look worried to you? She had great jazz hands, though. Very fussy.
Lady, this is worse than I thought. That's no ordinary mouse.
I thought she was unusual. I never saw a mouse eat salad before.
It's her.
Who?
My sworn enemy.
You have a sworn enemy who's a mouse.
Hey, every hero needs an enemy. The yin to his yang, the salt to his pepper, the mustard to his ketchup. It's the way the world works.
That seems a bit extreme.
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was 20 years ago. I was a young man then, fresh out of the academy.
There's an academy for exterminators?
What? You think this is a job as easy? That it doesn't require years of training?
I never knew.
I was naive. I thought every problem could be solved with a few glue traps and a few poison pellets. Then I saw her. She was beautiful, in her boa, lounging at the bar. Our eyes met. Before I knew what I was doing, I extended my hand. She put her paw in mine, and we danced.
A tango.
Yeah, but then my buddy Sal came in. He said, "Hey, what are you doing? Dancing with the enemy." He went after her with a club, and she twirled away. I vowed then and there never to let her win. Sure, our paths would cross from time to time on various gigs, you know.
Gigs?
That's what we call a job in the industry. We got our own jargon, you see.
It's like theater. I'm an actress. Maybe you've seen me. I'm the smiling mom in the Bye Bye Baby commercial on YouTube.
No.
I mean, in my day job, I work in an office.
Every so often at a gig, I see her.
It's been 5 years, and my family and friends say...
In 2005, the YWCA remodel in Brooklyn.
Give up! Pack it in! You live in a crappy apartment.
2010, maintenance at the Plaza Hotel.
With the leaky radiator.
2012, the Times Square subway station.
And you have no 401k. You're in YouTube commercials, for God's sake.
2014, the 7 train in Queensboro. Every time she gets away. But not today.
Do you still have feelings for her?
An exterminator don't have feelings for no mouse.
It sounds like she broke your heart.
I have no heart.
I think she was the mouse that got away. I have a BFA in musical. Maybe the mouse has a broken heart too.
Ha! First, I'll place these around the perimeter.
He whips out a stack of glue traps.
Glue traps? Aren't those?
Standard operating procedure.
He places the glue traps around the edges of the room.
Did you ever think maybe it doesn't have to be this way?
What do you mean?
Sometimes at work, when it's been a really bad day and the copier's printed 900 one-sided copies of the double-sided fourth quarter report, sometimes I think, here I am in New York, but maybe I should move to Pennsylvania? I could rent a whole house instead of a studio. There would be fields, trees, wildflowers, Queen Anne's lace and snapdragons in the summer.
I don't know anyone in Pennsylvania.
As she speaks, the woman picks up the glue traps and throws them away in a bag.
Neither do I. I mean, there has to be something more. I'm an administrative assistant at Brown, Bupkis, and Blott. I'm an actress who booked a YouTube commercial, but who am I, really? An artist? Can I create art when I spend all my time working to make the rent on a studio that has a leaky radiator and mice? If I'm not an actress, who am I? Could I be happy with a field of flowers? Did you ever wonder, who are you?
I'm the exterminator.
Don't you dream of something else?
Oh, yeah. Well, I always wanted to.
Yeah?
Nah, it's nothing.
We all need our dreams, even if they're not what we think are.
What did you do with the glue traps?
I hate the thought of her writhing in pain. Maybe you could just send her FedEx to Pennsylvania?
Well, maybe I could just throw some salt over my shoulder.
Oh, does that work?
Oh, let's try pellets. She smells the pellets. She takes them from the box. She thinks they're a treat, but really they're poison. A couple of these and it's so long. Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Sorry, I just can't help myself.
You're driving me a little.
The mouse enters with a bouquet of snapdragons and Queen Anne's lace. She locks eyes with the exterminator.
Oh, you.
He whips out a glue trap and the mouse stares at him.
It's my job.
Get her out.
I know we have a history. I don't want the guys laughing at me.
Do you always follow the crowd?
What else can I do? Well, yeah, I always did. I did kind of want to be a ballroom dancer, but I couldn't afford the lessons.
You have the soul of an artist.
You still feel that way after all this time? Yeah. Well,
This is your chance. Maybe mine's in Pennsylvania. Snapdragons and Queen Anne's lace.
okay. Okay. I guess I feel the same way about.
Go on, take a chance.
I love you, okay? I'm gonna lose my license saying that.
Oh, there are worse things.
Mouse extends the paw. The exterminator puts down his exterminator gear, and he takes the mouse's paw. They dance a glorious waltz, twirling and twirling until they float off stage. Before they exit, the mouse throws the woman her bouquet. Maybe the woman catches it, maybe she doesn't. After the mouse and exterminator are gone, the woman sighs. She examines the bouquet. She inhales its scent.
Snapdragons and Queen Anne's lace.